guys, it's Mike at Narxoleptic Customs. We got a new package in for Project Elsie today, and it's from Coldhose.com, the folks we use for the air conditioning kit. So I'm going to cut it open, let you guys get a look in there, and then we'll see if it'll get mounted up tonight. I don't feel very well. I've got a little bit of a headache, and the flu has been going around the office, so I hope I'm not getting it. All right, got it all cut open. So I do want to thank the folks at Coldhose. They answered a ton of questions for me. So here's our evaporator, dryer, whatever you want to call it. I don't know if you guys have to see that or not. Pull it back in there. Now the great thing about this setup is that it comes with the hoses we need, $172, adapters for the coming out of the air compressor. That's awesome. Little wrapping paper, some kind of wrapping paper, some kid playing soccer and tennis and stuff. But got the adapters to come out towards the front. We got all kinds of fittings here so we can make them fit. But what it essentially does is it adapts your current hoses to, or your current fittings. It adapts your current fittings to like a 6AN or an 8AN or 10. That way you can use these here as compared to trying to figure out what Toyota matches to LS stuff. So let's get started. All right, so since we have a new evaporator, dryer, whatever the hell that thing's called, I'm gonna go ahead and pull this one out so we can use the new one. All right, so we're gonna take this bag of stuff here and we're gonna see if any of them actually fit on these Toyota parts. Okay, so of course, none of the AN fittings on these mount to the Toyota stuff in a way that I feel will be tight and not leak. And the condenser from the Tahoe is too big to go in here, and I don't feel like cutting out the bracing and stuff in behind the headlights and rebuilding that. And I don't want to scoot the radiator back anymore because of the mounting tabs and all of that we've got. So I'm gonna I'm gonna jump on eBay tonight a little bit. So I'm gonna jump on eBay tonight for a minute and see if I can find a small condenser. All right, so we had a small win. This factory Toyota hose fits this connector, which will then come to here. You really can't see it, but I'm gonna cut, like this is the hose here, and it wraps up into here, okay? So I'm gonna cut it down and we'll get our first hose adapted. All right, so cut down and we'll slide it on there. That'll get crimped and that'll be our first hose. All right, so that is my first ever riv nut to install. That was pretty interesting, being that the whole area over here, I can barely get my hand up in there for a wrench. And the reason we put the riv nut there is because I'm going to put the dryer or evaporator or whatever the hell you call these things. I'm going to put it right here. I've already checked the height and everything. It clears the hood just fine. Sorry, running that in. And then I'll run this hose, will run down to the condenser. All right guys, so we're going to use the second hose, the top one, factory Toyota, and we'll run into here like this, into this, and then this will loop down into the condenser. Okay, so since I can't work on the AC lines anymore tonight, we're going to take all of this junk here, the fenders and core support and the old transmission, and we're going to move them out to the donor Tahoe that's outside. So this is fun. It's all beat up and you can't even get in here to the bolts in a way that makes sense. So perfect.
The ladies all wear sunglasses, which never stops anyone to see their eyes. Inside the grey with his red painted fingernail hands smoothly shifted gears from first to second, and from second to first, and from first to second, and back to first, and second again, down to first, back to second.
Alright guys, so quick update. It's been a couple days. These will not work for what I need. So basically what they do is they mount in the AC compressor and move it forward. So I don't need them on this, but I'm actually going to use them on Stanley when I do the air conditioning on it, because obviously it's the same kind of compressor and things like that. So I'll use these on that, and I've ordered some from Amazon that are a straight out. The reason I ordered these is because I jumped on the forums to I Hate Mud, and a lot of people were saying they needed these to clear the frame, but I don't, so I don't know what they were doing or what I'm doing different. So we're going to change it up because I needed a way to install the ports to fill the AC system, and these just don't allow for the right bend. Basically when this is on here like this, you'll have it just perfect. When it's on like this, onto the compressor, this turns right into the lower radiator hose. So that's obviously not going to work, and I'm not going to reroute it and figure out some crazy way just so I can use this system here. So doing it the other way, I'll put this on here like this, okay? Because the other piece will come straight out, boom, on there. Serves the same purpose, and will be fine, and we'll be able to fill the ports. So we are going to do a two-part AC line install. So we got the two lines ran already, and I guess we'll start working on finding a new condenser. Probably tomorrow when I get up. It's getting kind of late tonight. So anyways, thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel and find us on Instagram to keep up with what's going on.